Welcome to my channel. In this video, Travel I visits Norway. Journey with me on this adventure as we explore one of the most breathtaking places on Earth. From an enormous, permanently frozen rock in the north to a sunbather's paradise in the south, via countless cozy fishing villages along the way, this is our overview of Norway's most notable islands. The country boasts one of the world's longest and most rugged coastlines, dotted with innumerable islands. Some of them are accessible only by plane or supply ships. Others have a regular ferry service and others still are linked to the mainland by bridges or tunnels. Whether you're looking for total isolation, exoticism, adventure or history, Norway has an island that's just right for you. Svalbard. Reaching as far up north as 81 degrees of latitude, Svalbard is probably the furthest north you can ever hope to go, unless you're some kind of polar explorer. Technically speaking, the name Svalbard doesn't refer to an island but to the whole archipelago, composed of the islands of Spitsbergen, Nordøstlandet, Edgeøya and many other smaller ones. The largest settlement, Longyearbyen, is easily accessible by plane from Oslo and Tromsø. It boasts a university, a few hotels and several tour operators offering once-in-a-lifetime experiences to eager tourists in one of Northern Lights, dog sled rides and polar bear safaris. Southwest of Svalbard, about two-thirds of the way to Iceland, lies the island of Jan Mayen. This volcanic island has no permanent population, but around 20 people are in service there at all times. They are either working for the Jan Mayen Meteorological Station, the Norwegian military or as support staff. One of the bright tourism stars of Norway, the Lofoten archipelago is certainly worth the detour. Even if you've never heard of it, you're certain to have seen images of quaint fishing villages nestled under Tolkien-esque peaks emerging from the sea. The main islands of the archipelago are Hinnøya, Østfjordsøy, though just portions of these two are considered as being part of Lofoten, Gimsøya, Vestfjordsøy, Flakstadøya, and Moskenesøya. Also well worth a detour is the tiny island community of Skrova, which boasts a vibrant art community despite having only some 200 residents. It is reached by the Svolvær to Skrova ferry link, which is largely ignored by most people traveling along the E10. The fact that it's such a hidden gem is a part of the island's charm. There's even a bicycle hire scheme that allows you to see all the sights in a short time. A list of important Norwegian islands wouldn't be complete without Tromsøya, the island on which Tromsø lies. The city is a sought-after destination for northern light hunters, and a popular stop for tourists on their way to the North Cape. Top attractions are the Storsteinen mountain cable car, which offers an incredible view of the city, the famous Arctic Cathedral and the Northern Norway Art Museum. There are regular direct flights from Oslo. Just south of Bergen, and accessible by a ferry via the E39 is the island of Stord. The ferry ride when coming from Bergen takes about 40 minutes. About 93 square miles, the island is one of Norway's largest. It's dominated by the pyrite mountain Maemmerzada, so much so that the island's only roads loop around the edge. If visiting, steer away from the E39 and opt instead for the more rural roads that follow the island's west coast. Those scenic roads are dotted with picturesque spots, with that area of Norway's typical mix of coastline, visible bedrock and evergreen trees. If your trip to Norway includes a stop in Oslo, the Oslo fjord has a number of interesting islands to visit. One of these, Hovadøya, is but a short passenger ferry ride from town. If you visit it on a warm summer day, its beaches will be packed with sunbathers. One notable attraction is the ruins of Hovadøya Abbey, a 12th century Cistercian monastery built by English monks. In the summer, you can have a bite at a little cafe located close to the ruins. The island also has old military installations, 2 cannon batteries and an arsenal for the nearby Akerhus fortress, storing such naughty things as gunpowder. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, sharing and subscribing to my channel. Let's catch up in the next video. Shall we?